Hello, I'm Professor Ferriante. This is English 2327, Week 1, Day 1. I'd like to send a brief message to you addressing the simple question, what are you supposed to be doing? It could look a little daunting. I want to break it down for you and help you through as we proceed with the course. Number one, I need you to get into D2L and take a look at the syllabus. In the syllabus, you will find the course reading list. You need to get the text and begin reading. This is a literature course, so you're expected to read quite a bit. You'll be writing a few essays during the course. You'll be taking some quizzes as you do your reading, and you'll be completing the reading journal as you do your reading. If you do that, it will go pretty smoothly for you. The reading journal, there's a template there. You mainly fill in the who, what, when, where, why, identify the theme, identify the plot, identify the characters. The so what element of it is your opinion on what difference the reading has made to the body of literature as a whole. That's what the so what is about. Include a word count for each one. I'm not going to give you a specific word count, but if you're not putting enough in, I'll certainly let you know as you submit them. We have a weekly peer-to-peer discussion. There are 3 threads on that discussion. The week 1 is open. I require that you reply to those threads on separate days, commencing no later than Wednesday, and then reply to at least 2 posts from your peers per thread. So if you reply to my 3 plus 2 per thread, that equals 9 total posts for full credit. My expectations of those posts will be increasing as the course moves along. So right now what you need to do is make sure you have the textbooks. If you're not going to buy the textbooks, you have the reading list. Make sure you have access to the reading selections. I don't care which way you go, but make sure you have access to them. And I strongly urge you, as you complete each reading or each author, make sure that you complete the reading journal as you move along, and I'll have more to say on that later. And take the quizzes. On the quizzes you have multiple choice, a multiple choice quiz and a essay quiz. If something's called an essay quiz, I expect an essay response. I'll speak more to that later. But just so you know, basically the essay response is you're going to have a topic sentence for a paragraph, and you're going to list or satisfy the elements of the essay question in that response in one well-written paragraph. Okay? That is that. You have a text number. If you have a question about anything, feel free to send a text to that number. Please identify your name. Give me your name and the course 2327 so I know who I'm talking to. If the question is too long to respond to in a text, I'll give you a call. We'll discuss whatever it is we need to discuss and go on from there. Part of my responsibilities is to help each of you, mentor each of you in completing the course successfully. I will do that. If you do as I ask, it will go fine. If you have difficulty doing some portion of it, that's to be expected. You haven't done this before for the most part. I'll help you through that. No problem with that. In this course, you're not competing against each other. There's room at the top for everybody, and it's my hope and desire that each of you will desire to be at that top and get an A in the course and satisfy the requirements for that. Please, as you go through, as an example with the discussions aren't that difficult. This is a writing course as well, so you'll be writing about things. This week I haven't asked you to write about the literature you're reading about. I just want to see how you write. So you have 3 threads that deal with whatever they deal with there. Get in and write, but answer those, make those discussion posts, especially responses to my threads. This is a writing exercise and a thinking exercise. Make sure you do both as you respond to those threads. And don't let that go. The discussions are more than a complete grade. So don't ignore them. Please don't ignore those. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, welcome to the course. I expect us all to learn a lot through the completion of the course. If you have questions, give me a text. I'm often in places where I cannot take phone calls, but I am able to send a text. You do have access to that number 24/7. Of course, if you abuse that, that won't be too good if you keep texting me at 3 or 4 in the morning. Okay? So be reasonable. But the purpose for my giving you that text, the ability to text me, is that it's more ready access to me, and I want to be able to really answer your questions as you're working on the assignment. I don't want you to stop your work waiting for a response. So as much as possible, I will give you an immediate response. And the text is much, you have much greater access to me than through email. So again, welcome. I look forward to having a wonderful experience with you as we complete the course together. Thank you. Goodbye.